Hello, welcome to Unitary Designation. On this channel I figured I would talk a little bit about topics in depth. I'm an avid consumer of gaming content and philosophy, and I have a background in psychology and philosophy, and I figured it would be interesting to see how deeply you could analyze pop culture phenomena with an in-depth lens, so to speak. There's a lot of channels that do this and do it well, and I'm not trying to compete with the professionals, but I have some insights. They're not terribly bad, I don't think. I have some equipment, was just laying around. I have time, and I have an interest, so I figured, I'd throw my voice out there, see how people resonate. If they don't like it, they don't like it, So, there are risks to putting yourself out there online. We can sort of use this first video to speculate at the risks of making videos. We can go in depth about making videos, which is kind of meta, but there are risks to putting yourself out there. Putting your opinions, your takes, your face, your mannerisms, your voice, it's all out there for, meta-analysis and people to see and follow and identify, and things that I say here in passing in analysis can be taken at any point out of context for any reason, and not much I can do about it. If someone wants to, for any reason, search this up and use it in a non-flattering way, then there's nothing I can do to stop it. But I figured the risks of silence outweigh the risks of exposure. And it's my understanding that the YouTube community is rather supportive, and mostly, especially when it comes to content and new content creators. That doesn't mean that there isn't a thorough underlining of I wouldn't say resentment, but a certain underlining of maybe an air of jealousy towards successful YouTubers, which I am not, and I'm not hoping to be. But it's the internet, and nothing is ever as clear cut as just put something out there and people enjoy it. That is the goal, that is the aim, and that is my hope. I hope that I can just share interesting stuff and that people will be like, that's interesting, thank you, now I know that. And I'm hoping that the people who resonate with that kind of vibe will find this and jive with it, and the people that don't, they can move on to other things. So as for what the takes and the content and the analysis may contain, I have no promises. I'm going to go into this with an open mind and an open investigative spirit. I might lean on my existential philosophy background. I might not. I might use totally unrelated plot devices. I do want to talk a little bit about MMOs, massive multiplayer online communities and games, because I think they will be very important culturally and socially going forward. There will be these new arenas for social engagement, not just a metaverse, but the MMOs, the MMO communities have been doing what Meta is trying to do for 10, 15, 20 years. And so I figured if I can share some interesting thoughts about that, that would be, the more the merrier. So, hello, welcome to my channel. I hope you like philosophical thoughts about gaming and world and culture and history and science and just all literature, all sorts of things. I mean, we're gonna get at it, and sometimes it's gonna be, there's no holds barred, but beyond the obvious censorship of like profanity and such, there's nothing, no topic, nothing's off topic. If that's not your cup of tea, then it's what I'm interested in. I'm interested in ideas. I love ideas. I think, to quote McKenna, I think Terence McKenna, I think ideas get me high, and I just love playing with them, connecting them, seeing what fits, what doesn't fit, how to take them apart, where bits of information fits with other bits of information. I'm an idea junkie. What can I say? I love that stuff. So that's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna do it out loud and with no particular interest in a formalized, finished media content. It's gonna be more rambling and more. It's gonna be an opportunity to think things through in depth for a purpose. So I just don't sit at my desk and think for myself. It's going to be a platform for sharing, an ongoing intellectual pursuit. So if that's your cup of tea, then you're welcome to tag along. I hope to get to know you guys. I hope to get to talk and interact and maybe have some of you on. Maybe share. Maybe come on your shows. I don't know. It's going to be great. It's going to be a fun adventure, and I'm carefully optimistic. So that's it. No filters, no nothing. I'll see you guys in the next episode, video. Have a good day. Peace.